Alright, so let's talk about Genesis, not the band, the book. The one where the whole human race allegedly got its start because God made a mud man and then yanked a rib out of him like it was a Lego piece. This is the foundational story of reality, folks. The origin story of everything, and it starts with a guy made of dirt, who immediately needs help because apparently, omniscient God didn't think ahead far enough to realize one man alone in a garden might get a little restless. So God says it is not good for man to be alone, which is wild considering he created literally everything else first and still didn't clock that Adam might need a buddy until after naming zebras and lemurs got boring. Like, was Adam just out there having awkward conversations with parrots until God finally gave him a woman? And how does God solve this problem? With anesthesia and surprise surgery. That's right, God knocks Adam out cold, pulls out a rib, and turns it into a full-grown woman. No introduction, no tutorial, no user manual. Just, here's Eve. Good luck not screwing this up. Now, the garden. The setup is amazing. God gives them this perfect paradise, right? Lush greenery, exotic fruit, animals just vibing, and only one rule: don't eat from that one tree. You can do literally anything else. Go skinny dipping with giraffes, nap in a lion's mane, ride a rhino like a unicycle. Just don't touch the tree, which immediately means we're touching the damn tree. That's human nature. You could lock one door in a mansion and label it "Do Not Enter," and it would instantly become the only thing anyone cares about. Enter the snake. Not just any snake, a talking one. Apparently, back then snakes had opinions and vocabulary. And this one. Oh, he's got game. Slithers up to Eve like, "Psst, you know God's lying to you, right? That fruit won't kill you, it'll make you wise." And Eve's like, death versus wisdom. Seems like a bargain. Takes a bite. Then offers Adam a bite. He doesn't even hesitate. Doesn't say, wait, maybe let's talk to God first. Or, didn't he say not to? Nope. Just bite, chew, and boom, naked. Suddenly they realize they're naked. Not like, oh no, we're vulnerable. More like, wow, these fig leaves are giving me anxiety. We should hide. So they cover themselves and literally hide from God, which is adorable. Like hiding from a GPS with a paper bag over your head. And God shows up, pretending he doesn't already know. Adam, where are you? Sir, you're omnipresent. You know where he is. This is like your Wi-Fi asking where your phone went. So God confronts them. Adam, big hero, immediately throws Eve under the divine bus. The woman you gave me did it. Wow, not just blaming Eve but God too. Like, hey man, I was fine naming armadillos. You brought me this woman and look what happened. Eve's like, well, the snake tricked me. And God's like, cool, cool, eternal suffering it is. And then the curses. Let's talk about the curses. The snake loses its legs, which is oddly specific. Like God had a meeting and said, you know what'll show him? No more limbs. And just like that, snakes are the most punished animal in biblical history. Eve gets pain in childbirth because obviously the natural consequence of fruit theft is turning pregnancy into a horror movie. And Adam, he gets cursed to do yard work forever. Like, you liked naming the grass? Cool. Now mow it with your bare hands. But wait, God doesn't stop there. He kicks them out of paradise. Eviction notice in hand, flaming sword at the gate. No appeal process, no probation, just, you broke the rule. Now go sweat and die in the dirt you came from. And just to add insult to injury, he posts angels outside the garden with swords made of fire. That's right, divine bouncers with pyrotechnics. Just in case they get homesick and try to sneak back inside. So let's review. God makes man out of dirt. Decides he needs a woman, so he gives Adam rib surgery. Places them in a garden with one forbidden tree. Then allows a talking snake in because why not spice things up with a surprise antagonist? They break the only rule, instantly realize they're naked, panic like toddlers, and get hit with curses, pain, labor, mortality, and eviction, all over a piece of fruit. This is the story we tell children, like it's a warm fable about obedience. And wisdom. No, this is biblical saw. It's got betrayal, manipulation, anatomy theft, existential dread, and a snake with better sales skills than a used car dealer. But hey, on the plus side, at least we finally know why snakes don't have legs. So that's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you next time.